Hey everybody, this is Kyle from Track by Track with another episode of Rare on Air. And today's a special episode. It is May the 4th, Star Wars Day. And with that in mind, I wanted to bring you a special Star Wars episode. Now, before I get into the music choice that I have for today's Rare on Air, I want to show you something else special that I have in my Star Wars collection, and that's this autographed Return of the Jedi poster. This has 6 autographs on it that I acquired myself. I met all 6 of these actors at various conventions over the years. And so what you'll see here is the autographs of Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca, David Prowse, who played Darth Vader, the body of Darth Vader. You have Anthony Daniels as C-3PO, Kenny Baker as R2-D2, Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian, and Jeremy Bulloch as Boba Fett. All right, pretty cool stuff right there. But music is what we're here to talk about today. And what I have to share with you is this Star Wars trilogy box set. This was probably the very first collection of the original trilogy soundtracks that was ever released. Came in this box, which is the size of a typical long box. So back in the day, I had probably about a dozen different CD box sets that came in this exact size, which was designed to fit into the record store shelving racks, like the long boxes were for the single CDs. But this was the Star Wars trilogy, the original soundtrack anthology. It's a 4 CD set that came out back in 1993. And we'll open this up and take a look at what we have inside. So there's the booklet. I'll look at that in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at the CDs. As I mentioned, this is a 4 CD set. So you have one for each of the films. This is Star Wars right here. And each of the CDs has some really cool artwork on them there. Some retro style Star Wars artwork there. So there's the disc for the first film, The Empire Strikes Back. And the artwork that we have for that. Very nice. Return of the Jedi. And finally, the bonus disc, which has a bunch of extended versions of the pieces that were on the other soundtracks, as well as some unreleased tracks. And as I understand it, the unreleased tracks and some of the extended versions that appear on this disc are actually still unreleased, that they have not been included on the subsequent soundtrack releases. I also have 2 disc sets for each Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi that came out around the time of the special edition. So there's still some pieces on this bonus disc, I guess, that are unique to this box set collection. All right, as I showed you before, there is a nice booklet that comes inside of this as well, Star Wars trilogy. Lots of colorful stuff here. I love the retro original artwork that was created for a lot of these movies. There's some really great examples of some of that in here. The Ralph McQuarrie stuff is really fantastic. And also just seeing how they envisioned these movies before they were filmed. I mean, just look at Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia here. Nothing like Mark Hamill playing Luke Skywalker there, but this crazy buff dude, half shirtless in the original artwork there. But lots of great artwork and essays here about the films and about the music. A lot of background on John Williams' production. Super cool stuff. Star Wars trilogy. So there you go. Star Wars trilogy, the original soundtrack anthology 4 CD set circa 1993. And as a lifelong Star Wars fan, this is something I'm really proud to have in my collection. I saw the very first Star Wars movie back in 1977 when it came out. I was in grade school and I was obsessed with it throughout my entire childhood. I had the original Star Wars soundtrack on vinyl back in 1977, 2 LP set, and to this day, I have no idea what happened to it. And as a music collector now, it really just kills me not to know whatever happened to that piece of music. So that'd be a terrific collectible to still have today. Anyway, that's it right there. Star Wars Anthology 4 CD box set. Have a great Star Wars day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.